At 5:30. Appreciate everyone coming out tonight. Will you all stand for the Pledge of Allegiance? Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, nation under God, indivisible, liberty and justice for all. Thanks everyone for coming out tonight. Ms. Vicki, will you call roll for us? Here.
Yes.
Here. Okay. We'll place him as unexcused. Not verified. Okay, thanks. We have the minutes before us for the October 7th meeting. Has everyone had a chance to review the minutes? If there aren't any changes or proposed discussion, I'll entertain a motion to approve the minutes as presented.
I'll second the motion.
Got a motion and a second. Any further discussion? All right, we'll move to vote. Ms. Vicki, will you call it?
Aye.
Aye. Yes. All right. The one item that we have on the agenda tonight is the request for a development order, application 2501. It's a 7 Brew Coffee, parcel number 10228, also known as 1420 Ohio Avenue. And I'm excited to hear about it. My wife is really excited to hear about 7 Brew for some reason. So anyway, they were from where we used to be from. So interesting to hear about this. And so I'll pass it on to the developer for presentation. City manager report.
That's fine. I did just want to introduce the 7 Brew coffee proposal that's coming at 1420 Ohio Avenue, as you said. This is in the mixed-use district. It's also part of the CRA. It is a .516 acre vacant parcel of land that would have this site, and there would be access off of 15th Street and then a exit onto 77 via a pass-through lane. And this has been reviewed by the DOT, so FDOT is in preparation to issue any permits relative to a development order being issued. So we also have the applicant engineer here tonight, Mr. Drew Deegan, and I'll certainly let him speak more to the project for you.
Thank you, Chair.
Jen, board, everybody, thank you for having me today. I think Jen gave a great overview of the project. I guess introduce myself again. My name is Drew Deegan. I'm with 7 Crew. We are the franchisee, operator of the 7 Crew. As Mr. White mentioned, 7 Crew started in kind of the Arkansas area. It's expanded kind of nationwide. We are one of the franchisees who are developing here in Florida. This area is definitely one that we are trying to expand into. The concept, it's a 540 square foot drive-through only coffee stand. There's over 20,000 different drink permutations you can do, lots of different flavors, very tasty drinks. It's a very customer atmosphere. The orders take place kind of in the line as you're moving through, so people come out to you kind of right as you arrive in the site, take your order, and it's a very seamless kind of drive-through process. So it's that 540 square foot main building. There is a detached 230 or so odd square foot detached cooler building. Really happy with the architecture that we have at this site with you guys. The cooler is embellished to look like the building. It's a really nice look. There is going to also be a detached separate dumpster enclosure kind of off to the side there. I believe we have 7 parking spaces, getting water just off of Ohio, sewer connections in 15th, and that's about covers at least everything I have here. Happy to take any questions from the board or any citizens here.
Thank you. Any questions or concerns? We've been to several of the Seven Brews, and is it typical that only 7 parking spots is enough? Because it seems like a lot of their parking lots are full a lot of the time, so.
It will vary, and so in a situation like that, sometimes we're working with others because it is a drive-through, again, only, so those parking spaces are strictly for the employees. So when needed, we'll get agreements from neighbors to allow for additional parking as needed. We allow it. Correct. No, you're not going to get turned away. It's not necessarily set up for that. So it's not like, if everybody got out of their car and did that, operations would be a little bit, kind of jolted. But certainly if someone kind of decides that they'd rather just step up and have some questions, then that'd be fine.
So because it's a drive-through, the minimum requirement was six or 7 cars. Is that the load, right, Ms. Jennifer, on a drive-through? Because I remember we had the discussion that technically is the same route as the ice machine that we talked about, had to have the same flow.
The ice kiosk thing.
Yeah, but you got a lot more capacity there with the 2 lanes.
Right.
Were there any requirements that they had to go through for, this is just a personal question, off-premise consumption for the drive-through, I guess with design standards?
But is there to be strictly, coffee beverages, no alcohol or anything like that?
Yeah.
I'm not aware of any.
No one
rules.
sits there, I guess is what I'm saying, like no one sits there to drink coffee, it's just get it and go. It's drive-through only, so it's a
That
different
is
concept.
kind of the thought, yes.
Yeah.
So this schematic I'm looking at kind of reminds me of the double lane, and there will be people out there like a Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, absolutely.
Similar type.
Yeah. Yes,
Okay.
sir. It's very, very similar concept as far as the kind of operationally.
Sure. Okay.
If y'all are interested in seeing one, there's one in Callaway now that operates. It's in
Really?
operation.
Okay.
You can go down there and check it out.
Absolutely.
Just to answer your question, based on 2 drive-through lanes, because it's double stacked, we need to accommodate a total of 10 vehicles.
Intent, that is for stacking, correct, Jen?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. 6 for 1 lane.
10 for 2.
Plenty.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah.
Is anyone else from the public here to speak on behalf of this request? All right, thank you, sir. You feel free to have a seat, man.
Evening, Rich Walker, 1106 Michigan Avenue. I read through and have the picture of it. I had some questions. I was hoping to get some answers. As I understand it, this is going to be a pass-through, drive-through,
Drive-through, yeah.
no restaurant, no nothing like that. And according to city planner, she mentioned 77, but she didn't mention it's only going to be for egress. Correct.
Correct.
And it's only one way out. Got to make a turn.
Southbound.
Right. Okay. And the major entrance and exit is on 15th Street, which is a private, but city street. That's the only entrance and exit really going to be there. Didn't seem feasible. I haven't been over there to really go through it. But, a little bit worried about the leaving on 77 and the city street. Going to have the only really entrance and exit. That's going to be backed up. I know they mentioned in there that there won't be too much of a backup. It's going to be kind of easy. That's not going to be easy on a city street. Jammed. But I'm glad it's a parking one way. It's a
Southbound.
through pass.
Right in, right out.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Anyone here else like to comment? All right, we'll close the public hearing then. Thank you for your comment, sir. Yeah, it would be crazy if there starts backing up on 77, but as Morgan found out, sometimes 77 doesn't move anyway, so you might can stop in and get a. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. All right, so we'll close the public hearing. Any other items of discussion or concerns from the commission here? Now, we'll entertain a motion to recommend the city commission for approval.
I'll second.
Got a motion and a second. Any other discussion? All right, will you call roll for us?
Aye.
Aye. Yes. All right. That was the main item on the agenda tonight. The next thing we have is the city planner's report. Excited to hear the other good things that we're working on.
All right, thank you. First of all, just a little bit of housekeeping. I wanted to note that when you arrived tonight, there was a form to fill out. We want to make sure that all of our contacts for our boards and commissions are current and up to date. That's something we'll look to probably do once a year because people change their phone numbers, their emails. They don't always think to tell us. So this way, it's a nice, gentle reminder of making sure you get all your information on time. So we'll keep records of any of those updates, and then we'll try to do that once a year just in case someone forgets. But in the meantime, if you ever do change an address or phone number or any sort of contact information, just please send an email over to Vicki or myself, and we'll update everything right away. So you have that. If you could kindly fill it out, I'd greatly appreciate it. Just to give a recap of from the last meeting, the development order was issued for the ice machine up at 6th and Ohio. That was discussed. And also the Ace Hardware expansion project. That was also, thank you, Howard. That was also approved, and a development order has been issued for that as well. So that's all I have to report at this time, unless you have any other questions for me.
The employees there at ACE seemed real excited when I went in there. I was asking them about where everything was going to go.
Yes, they
store.
need the extra room.
It's going to be great.
Yes.
It's great to see all the growth coming to our town. So it's another good thing. So anything else to speak about tonight? Not, I ask everyone to.
We planning to still have a December meeting?
At this time, we are looking to try to have a December meeting.
Okay. just need to-
I think there's a couple variables of whether that will go through with some projects or if they get pushed into the next year, but we're hoping that they can get to the December meeting. So I would plan to have one at this time, but if that were to change, we'll let you know. And of course, once everything is confirmed, we'll let you know that as well.
Okay, thanks.
Yes.
Amy, do you have anything for us? All right. Well, if everyone will please fill out their updated contact information, and we'll adjourn the meeting tonight. Thanks.
All right.